Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the chapter of ratio analysis. So, why do we need to analyze the ratios? So, basically, when we need to compare two different items or things or to evaluate the relationship between the two things, we need a ratio, in a proper ratio in which we can analyze their relationship or compare the things. So, the aim of ratio analysis is to evaluate their relationship. Fine. So there are various categorization of ratios. So the first category which we are studying is by its statement. The first mode of distinction is statement. So as per statement, ratio can be divided into three types. First is known as balance sheet ratio. This means that both the items, for example, current ratio, if you know the formula of current ratio, that is current ratio is equal to current asset by current liability. So here both the items, that is current asset as well as current liability, is present in the balance sheet. Therefore, they are known as balance sheet ratio. The second category which we have is income statement. This means that both the items of ratios will be taken from the income statement. And another category which we have is the mixed. That means either one item will be from balance sheet and another from income statement. So example of income statement ratios can be the gross profit ratio, net profit ratio, operating profit ratio, because all these statements of profits and all are present in income statement, while mix and composite can be all the turnover ratios. This will study what is turnover ratio, what are current ratio and others. So this was based on the statement. The second is as per importance. As per importance, ratios can be divided into two types, that is primary and secondary. Primary ratios. So we'll be talking about primary ratio. So primary ratios are those ratios which are very important to the company. It is the first front ratio which the company needs to evaluate at the first instance itself. So the main important thing in the company or an organization is its profit, or we can say the return on investment. Thus, return on investment is the primary ratio, and it is the basic ratio which every company needs to determine, whether it is a small or a big organization, whereas other ratios except return on investment are secondary ratios. Okay, now as per functions, ratios can be divided into further 4 categories. So the first category is financial or solvency ratio. The second is turnover ratios. Turnover ratio is also known as activity ratio. Third category we have is profitability ratio. The next category is market test ratio. So this is the distinction of ratios as per functions. So now we'll discussing this one by one. So the first which we are taking up is financial or solvency ratio. under which we have further subcategories known as the long term and short term solvency ratio. Short term and long term. So short term is the time period ranging from 6 months to 1 year, and whenever we are taking into consideration more than 1 year, it will be termed as long term. Thus we can say short term solvency ratios we define as the position of business in the short term, whereas long term position is determined by long term ratios. So short term ratios. The first is current ratio. Current ratio is equal to current asset by current liabilities. Fine. Means कि current liabilities, how much current liabilities we have and how much current asset we have, means in order to pay the present current liabilities, how much current asset do we have in an organization. An ideal current ratio is 2:1. That is, in order to pay ₹1 of current liabilities, we need to have at least ₹2 of current asset. The next short term ratio is quick ratio or liquid ratio. Is determined by quick assets by quick liabilities. So what is quick assets? Quick asset is equal to current asset less inventory less prepaid expenses. क्विक एसेट में होता है जो अभी तुरंत मुझे चाहिए, एट द वेरी इंस्टेंस, और क्विक लाइबिलिटीज़ जो अभी तुरंत कंपनी को पे ऑफ करना है, तो वी डिडक्ट करंट लाइबिलिटीज़ में से बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट. Now moving forward to the long term ratios. The first category of long term ratio is debt equity ratio. This simply means debt divided by equity. An ideal debt equity ratio is 2:1. An ideal quick ratio is 1:1. The next type of long-term ratio is capital gearing ratio. So this means fixed income of an organization by shareholders fund. फिक्स्ड इनकम किससे मिलता है कंपनी को? दैट इज़ बाय प्रेफरेंस शेयर, डिबेंचर और लोन्स के लिए. और शेयर होल्डर फंड्स मतलब इक्विटी प्लस रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस. Now the third type of long-term ratio is fixed asset ratio. इसमें पता चलता है कि टोटल कैपिटल में से फिक्स्ड एसेट कितना है हमारा. दैट इज फिक्स्ड एसेट बाय लॉन्ग टर्म फंड्स. फोर्थ कैटेगरी विच वी हैव इज प्रोप्राइटरी रेशियो. Is proprietary fund divided by total asset. Total asset में से proprietor का कितना part है, that is determined by proprietary ratio. Now the next type of ratio which we have under long term ratio is interest coverage ratio. इसमें हम लेते हैं EBIT, दैट इज़ अर्निंग बिफोर इंटरेस्ट एंड टैक्स बाय इंटरेस्ट, कितना हमें पे करना है. एंड आइडियल इंटरेस्ट कवरेज रेशियो इज 7:1. सिमिलरली हमारे पास होता है डिविडेंड कवरेज रेशियो. उसमें हम लेते हैं प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स, दैट इज PAT बाय डिविडेंड. फाइन. तो ये हम कर रहे थे फाइनेंशियल या सॉल्वेंसी रेशियो. द नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ रेशियो इज टर्नओवर रेशियो. The first category of turnover ratio is debtors turnover ratio. Turnover ratio. Credit sales by average debtor. इसका अगर मतलब बोले तो साल में कितनी बार डेटर्स को हमें पेमेंट कर डेटर्स से पेमेंट मिलेगा. एक साल में हमें कितनी बार डेटर से पेमेंट मिलेगा, दैट इज़ डिटरमाइंड बाय डेटर कवरेज रेशियो. और कितने ड्यूरेशन बाद मिलेगा वो अमाउंट, दैट इज़ कवर्ड बाय डेटर वेलोसिटी. वो निकलता है या तो 365 डेज से कैलकुलेट करेंगे या फिर 12 मंथ्स डिवाइडेड बाय डेटर टर्नओवर रेशियो DTR. फाइन. सिमिलरली डेटर टर्नओवर रेशियो था, वैसे ही क्रेडिटर टर्नओवर रेशियो निकलता है. यहाँ पे क्रेडिट सेल था बट क्रेडिटर्स के लिए क्रेडिट परचेज हो जाएगा. डिवाइड बाय एवरेज क्रेडिटर्स. सिमिलरली क्रेडिटर्स वेलोसिटी. Next category of turnover ratio is stock turnover ratio. इसमें सेल्स लेंगे डिवाइडेड बाय एवरेज स्टॉक और कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल लेंगे हम सेल्स तब लेंगे जब GP इज़ नॉट गिवन, और जब ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट इज़ गिवन वी विल टेक कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल इन प्लेस ऑफ सेल्स. वी ऑलरेडी नो सेल माइनस कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल we get gross profit. Now the fourth category is fixed asset turnover ratio. अब बाकी जितने भी टर्नओवर रेशियो है उसमें ऊपर सेल्स होगा और नीचे जो रेशियो निकाल रहे हैं वो, सपोज वर्किंग कैपिटल टर्नओवर रेशियो, तो इसमें ऊपर होगा सेल्स डिवाइडेड बाय वर्किंग कैपिटल एंड वी नो वर्किंग कैपिटल इज इक्वल टू करंट एसेट माइनस करंट लाइबिलिटीज. रेशियो again sales by total asset. So these were two categories of ratio which we have discussed today, that is financial solvency ratio or turnover ratio. The next two ratios we will be discussing in the next video. Hope you like it, and thank you for watching my video.